Now I showed you the goblet, and that was made from clay. There are other things, old things that are made from clay. And here is a Dutch bottle. And many, many years ago, before glass was discovered, or aluminum, they would make all of their jugs or mugs out of clay, like the goblet. But this is very, very old because this was made and imported by the Dutch settlers. That's within the time of slavery and just after the post-emancipation. So this here is a carrier of oil. It had a cover, and they will think, and it's made out of clay. So if you handle it too hard, it will break. Remember, aluminum was not discovered as yet. Plastic was not discovered as yet. None of the fine metals that we use, right, were discovered. So our ancient ancestors had this to contend with. This is one design. There's another one. Now, your parents and grandparents would know that when they were in Guyana, this was used as a light, a jug lamp. What they will do after the liquid was extracted from here, they would pour kerosene oil inside of it or coconut oil, and then they'll stick a wick. They'll stick a wick in it and they light it. So in the nights when it was dark, they would just light it and they would get light illuminating in their homes. Your parents would know exactly, because our past presidents studied with this kind of light because there was no electricity at the time. And this too was made from clay. I have glass. This one here is also classified as a Dutch bottle. Now, why they call it Dutch bottle? Because all of these things were at the time brought in by the Dutch when they were the owners of Demerara. Okay, and even after the English took it over, it was still referred to as Dutch because it has a mystic flair in it. This is the Dutch bottle. This one, unlike this, was made from glass. At the time when this was made, glass was discovered, and they would melt the glass and form and shape these glass bottles. Right? Some people say, you can hold comfortably a baku in here. Yeah. But this one here doesn't have a baku. So this is one design. I'll get you the other one. Yes. This one also is another design of the Dutch bottle. See, and it has an indentation here, way down. This one doesn't have such a deep indentation. Okay? How they made these bottles, these glass bottles? What they would do, they would melt the glass. And then they will take a long rod and stick it into the glass, pick it up, and they would blow it with their mouths. And as they blow, the glass would expand, and that is how they would get the bottles made. That was early technology. Nowadays, the bottles are factory made. But how can you tell an authentic Dutch bottle from the modern bottles? Is that the authentic Dutch bottles doesn't have a seed. If you later on examine, okay, a bottle that was made, let's say a soda bottle that is made out of glass, or anything that's made out of glass, you'll see a straight line coming down. But these were handmade. That is why you would not find that line. So that is why these are referred as antique bottles. So you've got the clay, and you know how you make clay. You go down by the lakeside, you dig up the clay, you knead it, you fashion it, and then you fire it at a very hot temperature. There are some more bigger jars that I'll show you probably another